watching the NBA on 2K Sports with Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. This is Kevin Harlan on this Saturday afternoon. On the sideline and coming up later, Doris Burke. Our starting lineups will look at the matchups here and who we'll see for our starting five for both teams. First for Brooklyn, we've got Allen. He's thrilled for this one. Everyone will be watching now how he does in his first NBA official game. And it's Prince in at the power forward. And then for the Golden State Warriors,
you know, we talked about the Nets' deliberate pace of play earlier. One of the benefits of playing a slower game is that they rarely were in foul trouble. When you build a team around stars as they have, you want to make sure that they're on the court as much as possible.
So Golden State will get the first possession. Harris against Lee. Back to Curry. Lee outside. Christ, guarded by Prince. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Shot clock at 6. Here's Wiggins. And airballs the triple. That one was way off. Allen with the screen for Irving. Kupchis. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Curry with it. He passes it to Wiggins. Back to Curry. Chris. Pass to Wiggins. Clock at 4. Pulls up. It's hauled in by Harris. On defense, the Warriors. And here is Irving. The 3. That's good from Harris on the assist by Irving. Harris has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And the Warriors off to a slow start here. It's a 5-point game. Christ goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on it.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
I had a chance to talk with the head coach for Brooklyn. One player that he's talked to his guys a lot about is Stephen Curry. He said Curry's one of the premier shooters in the game, and he's got that quick trigger. We really have to be tight to him, get physical, and try to get him on his heels as much as possible. Guys, Curry is an excellent free throw shooter. We'll see if they can do that without fouling him.
Thanks, Doris. And here is Curry after the three-pointer from Harris. Back to Curry. From deep three-point range, hits the bucket. Curry's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Right back at you. They immediately get those 3 points back.
Trading punches, that's how you answer.
Now here's Prince, defended by Wiggins. Prince misses.
And the defense did just enough to throw him off that shot.
Curry against Irving. Here's Wiggins. Rebound, Brooklyn. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Irving gets a screen from Prince. Irving passes to Prince. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
4 or 5 shots have dropped for them already. Not a bad way to get things started.
Lee outside. Dishes to Curry. There's the pass to Wiggins. Christ, defended by Allen. Here's Wiggins. Misses the 3.
This is really ugly, guys. I mean, he can't get anything to go.
On the wing, Irving. Back to Harris. He feeds it to Irving. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Harris misses. Warriors trail by 5. He dishes it to Curry. Lee outside. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Lee's got his first basket of the night.
Great last-second decision to pull that shot back and make the feed instead.
Irving dishes to Prince. Back to Irving. Kupchis. Outside Irving. Lets it go with the 3. It's rebounded by Golden State.
He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
No, that's for sure, because this guy's too good of a shooter to miss that look consistently.
Harris up top. He's got 6. And he uses the glass on the layup. Harris has got his 3rd basket of the night.
Tell you what, he's 3 or 4 now. Looks like his game's on offensively.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Back to Irving. Fires the 3. That doesn't go in either for Irving. And Curry, here we go. Passes it to Wiggins. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. We'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
Boy, he made a nice little bounce pass there. We call that the pocket pass, and he did it well.
And as you said about the Nets, Clark, last season, very careful not to get in foul trouble. Very important to a team that depends so heavily on their stars. Steve, to log big minutes and provide the score.
And a large part of it is that they just play at a slower pace. But this team just knows how to win the war of the whistles. Not only did they avoid fouls, but they have guys who know how to draw contact in the lane, get to the line, and put the other team in foul trouble.
Now Curry. After the missed 3 from Harris, Lee kicks to Curry. Here's the screen. The shot goes down and gets this game back to even. Curry's got 5 points so far.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
Prince kicks to Irving. Feeds it to Harris. On the wing. That one wide left.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Boy, the defenders have to make sure they tag him.
Lee with the ball. Picked up by Harris. So they take the lead.
Great move to the hoop, and I love the finger roll finish.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
Well, this Warriors ownership group has really energized the franchise. They've been very proactive. They purchased the D-League team from Dakota with plans to move them to Santa Cruz, about an hour south of Oakland. And in order to accommodate the team's home games, they built a new 3,000-seat arena in a matter of months.
Brooklyn trailing. Kupchis. Here's Allen. That one's off. Still out of sync. Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Harris on the double team. Pass to Wiggins. Back to Lee. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Wiggins. And the 3 off target. And the Santa Cruz Warriors, as they've been renamed, have been a hit. You know, Clark leading the D-League in revenue, making the D-League finals last season.
And you know, with all of the D-League games now broadcast on YouTube, the exposure for players in the D-League is better than ever. And for the Warriors to have their D-League affiliate so close by gives them a much better opportunity to develop their young talent.
Here's Lee after the made shot from Allen. Now Lee. Wiggins, guarded by Prince. From outside, off the mark. Brooklyn's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Harris outside. Kupchis. Prince kicks to Harris. The Nets working the ball around now. Irving can't hit.
Now you look at Irving and how much success he's had early in his NBA career. I think the only thing standing between him and true stardom right now is health. He's just had a lot of nagging injuries. He would love to put together an injury-free season.
Here's Irving. The Warriors making the shot. Kupchis. Back to Irving. Kicks it to Harris. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 5 assists tonight.
His switch has definitely been flipped to on this quarter, guys.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. And for Kyrie Irving, his first All-Star appearance last season, and just Clark his second year.
Well, you look at his age and what he's doing. Really a skilled scorer and playmaker already with size and athleticism. I like his savvy, too, Kevin. He's very slick in how he gets around the basketball court. This kid has a chance to perhaps be an MVP caliber player in a few more years.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. The Warriors have gone an even 50% from the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game. Poole defended by Dinwiddie. And the pass to Poole. Fires for 3. Brooklyn with the rebound. The feed to Irving. Pass to Jordan. Excellent D there from Allen. The Warriors trail. Pass to Poole. There's the dish to Allen. Pass to Poole. Beyond the arc. No good. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. Here's Dinwiddie. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 6 assists in the game.
Well, the number one priority for a defense when you face this guy is to keep him getting anywhere from the basket because he's just so strong as a finisher.
And, Steve, even more than that, this is what I think of when I think of him. Late in the fourth quarter, time winding down. They've got one shot to win the game. He's your man. He's the guy I'm looking for to make it happen. And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
Yeah, what a beautiful connection on that play.
And so here is Golden State after the made shot from Jordan.
I got it!
The pass to Poole. And again, it's the Warriors missing. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Passes to Dinwiddie. Soft touch off the glass. Now it's a 7-point Brooklyn lead.
Nice job again that time to add to their lead. I'll tell you what, they're doing everything right at this moment.
They're playing steadily in all aspects of the game, Steve. You're exactly right.
Timeout called the Warriors.
You know, a lot of things went right for the Nets last season, but one area they struggled in was handling the Western Conference teams. In 30 chances against teams out west, they only won 13 times.
.135 left in the first quarter. Gets it to go. And back to the Nets against the West. That number not really what you want if you plan on winning a tough division, Steve, like the Atlantic.
Well, that was the difference last year in terms of who won the Atlantic. The Knicks had a great record against the West, and the Nets did not. So I think to get a high seed, to win the division, the Nets have to have a better record against Western Conference teams this year.
You know, DeAndre Jordan last year led the league in field goal percentage at 64%, but that was a percentage that was better than his free throw percentage. You want to get that flipped, and hopefully Jordan will be able to do that.
And he knocks down the first one. And for DeAndre Jordan, it's strange. His shooting motion at the line looks good, but Steve, last year just 38% from the stripe.
Well, it's got to be mental, Kevin, because you watch the way he shoots. You know, it's not a beautiful stroke, but it's not broken by any means. I think it's all about finding a way to be comfortable at the free throw line. Some players never reach that point.
And so Jordan nails both of them.
Well, you look at the turnaround last season for Golden State. A lot of it has to do with the steadying presence of Jarrett Jack and Carl Landry off the bench. Both players brought a toughness and a level of competitiveness that was maybe missing from the Warriors the year before.
6 to shoot. Number 7, defended by Dinwiddie. And that's collected by DeAndre Jordan. And that's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. And for the Warriors, such an impressive turnaround last season, but financial constraints, you know, Clark, make it tricky for them, make it tricky for anybody. Keep teams together.
Well said, but I give the ownership credit for making the commitments necessary to put themselves in a good position going forward, Kevin. After such an impressive postseason showing, I think they want to continue that momentum. I tell you what, guys, I think most NBA fans can think back to last season when DeAndre Jordan had a dunk for the ages. I remember my son reached out to me by text and said, "Did you see what DeAndre did?" And it was major impressive.
He's off on the first. And for DeAndre Jordan, spectacular dunks are nothing new. I read the other day a 9'6" standing reach. He can touch the rim on the tips of his toes.
I read that too. It's interesting. I mean, he's so big and yet so explosive off his feet. So I think he has the ability to be one of the best defensive players in the NBA.
Good on the second free throw.
You know, the Nets really turned things around last season, guys, and a big part of that was them turning around their road record a bit. Turned some of those losses into wins, and much better on the road. It got them the 4th seed in the East.
Number 7. He's covered by Irving. Pass to Poole. From deep. DeAndre Jordan grabs the miss. Jordan's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Irving defended by Poole. Irving attacking, and it's blocked by Poole. And so the first quarter is in the books. Brooklyn ahead, up 8. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And looking at what we've seen so far from the Nets, what do you guys think?
And that first quarter was all about pace, guys, because this club really got out into transition, and that's how they built this lead.
They like to play fast, and they're doing a nice job filling the lane.
Brooklyn leading by 8. From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Gentlemen, it's no secret that the Bay Area loves its basketball. It was made abundantly clear during last year's playoff run, says Steph Curry, saying, quote, "We made it to the conference semifinals, and they gave me a key to the city." The key to the city for the semis. If we'd won a title, they'd have put a statue of Coach Jackson on top of the bridge. That statue might not be too far off the way they are collecting talent, Kev.
You can tell they've made a big impression. Thanks, Doris. And it's the Warriors with the ball. After the made shots from Dinwiddie. And there's the pass to Poole. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Allen. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
You know, the Warriors made big strides last year, and part of it was a retooling of the team, but they also got a lot of help from the group of rookies that they had, and a number of those rookies played prominent roles down the stretch and in the playoffs.
The Warriors have shot just 1 free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game. He misses the free throw. Well, Clark, as you said, the Warriors did lean on their rookies as the season went on. 4 of them in all, with 3 coming in the draft and 1 walking on the roster. Big help, Steve, from them in the opening round of the playoffs.
You know, pretty remarkable that a team could do that well in the postseason. relying on so many rookies, but it speaks to their maturity, their character, the group they've put together. And it's very promising in terms of their long-term success.
So he comes up empty at the line.
You know, it's funny, you look at the Golden State Warriors, they've had the third best home court advantage in the league over the last decade or so. Only the Rocky Mountain teams, Denver and Utah, were better. At Oracle, it's not the altitude, it's the crowd. One of the best in all of the NBA.
Here's Irving. Makes it off the glass. And now it's a 12-point Nets lead.
Boy, they keep hammering away at them inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
Yeah, and it's a strategy that has served them well in this opening half, Clark.
Number 15, defended by Dinwiddie. He kicks to Curry. The dive for the ball. And that'll be Golden State as it goes out of bounds. Warriors retain possession. And Clark, as you were saying about the Warriors, they really feed off this home crowd. Steve, you said maybe the best in the NBA.
I think so, just in terms of the support they get, regardless of their success. You think back over the last 16, 17 years, Warriors have only been in the playoffs twice, and yet the fans are there every single night going nuts. So and now that they're a good team, I think this fan base is really going to come alive. They had that play ready to go. Well done on the inbound.
Back to Prince. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter.
Watch the screen.
Dinwiddie covered by Lee. Here's Claxton, and that one is hammered home.
Tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage anyway. It was only with one hand, but he threw it down pretty hard.
Now here's Lee. The 10-footer. Again, Golden State. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Dinwiddie covered by Lee. Dishes it to Prince. Lets it fly. It's rebounded by Golden State.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
The Nets making a switch here. Allen's checked in. Nets leading by 10. Temple the pass to Dinwiddie. Low block shot on the way. Lee off a pitch from Wiggins. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Dinwiddie passes to Temple, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
Yeah, nice fast break from start to finish, guys.
Especially on the back end. I mean, he polished it off perfectly.
The Warriors have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Now a timeout called by Golden State.
The Nets had a really solid debut season in Brooklyn last year. They made the big move in trading for Joe Johnson, but they also made some small adjustments that paid off for him as well.
On defense, Brooklyn. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Passes it to Wiggins. Golden State moving the ball around. 4 on the shot clock. 14 feet away, and he hits the jumper for 2. He has 5. Well, Clark, as you said, a lot of people thought they would just be a top-heavy team with their starters doing a lot of the heavy lifting. But, Steve, they got contributions from all around.
Well, they didn't have big-name players on the bench, but they had some guys like Blotch and Evans who were kind of under the radar, but came in and played very well for this team a year ago. Now, of course, you got big names across the roster for the Nets.
Brooklyn shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Well, last year collectively, I mean, this team shot 74% from the free throw line. Pretty low number.
Yeah, as a group, really a dismal year for them from the line last season, guys.
That free throw good from Dinwiddie. Harris is checked in for the Nets. He hits both from the stripe. Warriors trail by 12. Outside Curry. Christ defended by Allen. Pass to Wiggins. Releases from 15. Offensive rebound. He passes to Lee. Christ over Allen. Count it from 12.
The entire defense was frozen footed. Nobody picked up the shooter, Kevin.
Nets leading by 10. Dinwiddie guarded by Curry. Number 13. Oh, that's blocked. Outside Curry. Lee left side. Now the pass to Wiggins. And the lead is down inside single digits. He's got 8.
That's his first triple of the game. It was a dry first half for him from long range.
Prince with a screen on Lee. Harris passes to Dinwiddie. Prince outside. Allen right side. Right block shot. That's good. And the Nets lead by 9.
They've really flipped things around offensively.
Well, anytime you can make more than half your shots, Clark, you take that any day of the week.
And here are the Warriors now. Back to Curry. Just 5 to shoot. It's blocked. Brooklyn leading by 9. Dinwiddie defended by Wiggins. He feeds it to Prince. Inside, here's Allen. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play.
Well, he recognized the advantage size-wise, and he went right at the defender. That's how you do it.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. That free throw good from Allen.
Well, great focus at the free throw line. They're taking care of business.
That's exactly how you keep on the lead. 100% free throwing for the quarter. That'll do it.
Now here's Curry. He has 5. Lee passes to Wiggins. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And can you ever remember him getting his confidence shaken? I mean, it just doesn't seem like he's ever bothered by any adversity or any pressure.
And Steve, some of the best highlights you're ever going to see are going to come from this guy. Every time he steps on the court, there's a chance he'll perform the dunk of the season.
And he makes the first. Both free throws good from Wiggins.
In the second quarter, they've had the right approach. Very aggressive, driving, drawing contact, and creating opportunities at the free throw line.
Well, you know, if other things aren't working for you, Steve, getting to the foul line can be a good place to start to turn it around.
Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Gentleman Muhammad was once regarded as a contender for the top pick in this year's draft, but his stock fell after a year at UCLA. Some said he was too one-dimensional as a scorer. Then it was revealed that he'd lied about his age, pretending to be 1 year younger than he actually was. Now with a chip on his shoulder, out to prove that the height was warranted. Muhammad said, quote, "I've always had a killer instinct, and that's what separated me. I'm trying to show no mercy." Kevin?
Extremely poised and confident. Thanks, Torres. No good from Lee.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady work they've been doing on the interior, no question. And that's, I think, the main reason they have this lead.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
And it's the Warriors with the ball, trailing by 13. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Christ lets it go from the baseline and nails it. 6 points for him. The Nets have gotten 7 of their 12 field goal attempts to drop here in the second quarter, up over 50%. And it's Harris off the drive, accurate with a jumper from the elbow.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
Christ, defended by Allen, passes it to Wiggins. He dishes it to Curry. Feeds it to Lee. Pass to Wiggins. Lock at 6. And it's good with time running down in the shot clock.
And he's shaking off a poor first quarter shooting effort. He's really starting to turn it on now, guys.
The pass to Dinwiddie. Releases. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Dinwiddie's got 8 here in the quarter. Warriors trail by 13. Number 95. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. He's got 8.
Boy, they really started to come on here in the second.
Playing much better here, guys, and it looks like they're starting to make up some ground. We'll see if that can continue.
Timeout called, the Nets. Harris kicks to Prince. Hoopsius. Back to Prince. And there's the feed to Harris. Prince outside. Back to Harris. 5 to shoot. Kicks to Prince. There's the triple. No good. And Golden State will come the other way. Pass to Curry. Wide open look. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
Man, pleasure to watch him work at that end of the floor.
Nets leading by 9. Dinwiddie passes to Prince. Hoopsius. The dish to Allen. Can't cash in from close range. The Warriors shooting straight 49% from the field. He kicks it to Curry. Christ, an easy 2 points on the layup. 8 points for him.
And the field goal percentage now up over 50%, so the offense coming around.
Yeah, Steve, I think that's a good sign. I mean, they stumbled out of the gates, but looking to regain some ground right now.
So it's Brooklyn now. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Dishes it to Harris. Prince. Prince, right side. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Nets.
They've been making some really nice passes out there. Excellent passing. That could set the tone for the rest of the game.
And we're also seeing a lot of fast break hoops, so this team doing a nice job getting easy points.
And that one falls for Prince. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Allen. And both free throws good for Prince.
That's a great job from the line this quarter.
Warriors trail by 9. Back to Lee. Pass to Wiggins. The shot. The rebound by Prince.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
Dinwiddie passes to Prince. Lee against Harris. Pass to Dinwiddie. Prince with a screen on Curry. Here's Dinwiddie. Shot is off. And Golden State will go the other way with it. That's good.
You know, that putback's about as easy as it's going to get. You have to put a body on someone down there.
Well, no box out. That's the result you get right there.
And so here's Golden State. 11-point game. Well, as far as the defense goes, Clark, that is not what's going to keep them in this league.
Yeah, but from the other perspective, you can see just how much that dunk pumped those players up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I agree, guys. I sense a little bit of a momentum shift here.
And the Nets with possession here. Following the score by Golden State. There's the pick. Kicks it out to Prince. Back to Jordan. He feeds it to Prince. Takes the three. Can't get it to go. Jordan the pass to Dinwiddie. The layup missed.
You know, typically, guys, he has the body control to finish when he's in that tight. I'm not sure what happened there.
And that concludes the first half. Nets lead by 6. Well, folks, stay tuned for the halftime show with Damon Bruce for all the highlights from our first half.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
Glad you're spending Saturday night with us. Let's check out what's happened so far. Brooklyn up on top against Golden State. They've gotten a tremendous boost from their reserves, going to them early in the game for production. DeAndre Jordan playing with confidence. At the break, 7 points, and also has grabbed 5 boards. And midway through, the Warriors are still alive. The second chance buckets certainly adding up in this one. They pounded the offensive glass. Stephen Curry's been productive. He's got 5 points, and he's made some key plays in the assist department, too. And that's all we have for you here in the studio. Now let's send it on back to Kevin Harlan, Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke for the second half of play.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. You have to like what we're seeing from Wiggins.
He is a dynamic scorer, guys. That much we know. And I'll tell you what, his talent was on full display there in the first half.
Steve, he is a hard man to keep down, and so far, they've been unable to do it.
Takes a three. And it's Allen with the jam.
Boy, what a throwdown after doing a great job to corral the rebound.
Well, you know, there aren't that many players with a better nose for the ball than him.
Agreed.
And with the D always scattered after off, he knows exactly how to get that to work for him.
Warriors trail by 8. Outside Curry. He passes to Lee. Christ. Golden State moving it around. Shot clock at 6. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Here's Curry with the three. Another three for Golden State.
Well, when you think about instant offense, his name comes to mind immediately. It doesn't take much for him to get it going and run off a string of buckets.
And he's also a guy, Steve, whose confidence is not very easily shaken. That's an important quality to have. He'll miss a few shots in a row, but they're not going to cause him to doubt himself. Not in the least.
And if you're just joining us, we've played over a minute here in the third.
You know, Steve, as I watch Steph Curry go at it on the court, I imagine you might have a love-hate relationship with him. You love to watch him play, but you hate that he has a very good chance of making a run at your record of the best three-point shooting percentage over a career.
Back to Allen. Backs him down. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play chance here. mentioned the three-point shooting for Curry last season. He set the records for three-pointers made in this season, passing Ray Allen's mark, Steve, of 269 by 3.
Well, just incredible to see how easily he gets into that shot. I think there's a lot of spot-up shooters who can make a high percentage, but for players like Curry, I mean, it's remarkable. Off the dribble, on the move, the quick pull-up from 26, 27 feet. I mean, he's doing things that I don't know we've ever seen before. Another rebound gobbled up. They are pounding the boards.
And a big part of the lead, guys, is because of the work they've done on the glass. I mean, they have the lead because they've rebounded well. What a game we've seen here for Harris. He's got 13 points, and he sprayed home 3 3-pointers as well.
Yeah, productive day for him from long range.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That's good from Harris. And Harris drops them both. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Warriors trail by 10. He dishes it to Curry. From deep. That's good. Curry's got 6 points in the quarter.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
That was the 9th straight point from behind the arc, Clark. It feels like they're finding the holes in this defense.
Now here's Prince. To the middle. Here's Allen. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Allen's got 14 points.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
I agree. They need more energy in the post, maybe some double teaming. They've got to get their defense in gear.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
Well, just too many easy buckets, you know, in and around the paint. So he wants to put a stop to it. This timeout is going to be used to try to tighten up the defense.
Guys, at this level, they won't miss often if you keep giving up looks inside, and they're paying for that right now. Good timeout here.
Now here's Lee. Back to Curry. Here's the three. The shot misses.
They've been the glass eaters today, guys. A ton of effort out of them down low.
And they've needed every one of those rebounds. I think that's what's put them in front here.
The shot by Irving. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
A nice start to the second half. Just one miss in their first 5 attempts.
Wiggins, guarded by Prince. Lee outside. The pass to Wiggins. Back to Lee. Wiggins. Shot clock at 5. The shot misses. Prince with the defensive effort. Nets leading by 11. Feeds to Irving. Kupchus. It's Prince on the wing. And the three ball is good. Prince has got 7 points.
And they've set up countless buckets off assists. That's a huge part of what they've been doing here today.
A lot of dime dropping going on out there, Steve.
And so it's Golden State with it. Curry, a screen on Allen. Number 95, guarded by Harris. Now, here is Irving. And up the court come the Warriors on the break.
Even when they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular. And he pulled it off.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, now's when they need a little spark anyway.
Kupchus. Harris outside. Prince outside. Plenty of space. And it comes off the front of the rim.
They've been able to get out to this lead without really getting a very reliable performance out of him from the field.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
And the defense looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Yeah, I like that. A foul to save the layup. Make him earn it at the line.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
Boy, their passing has been picturesque. A thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
And I also like the penetration. I mean, they're getting into the paint. They're getting a lot of easy hoops from those strong drives.
First one falls for him. And the Warriors making a change here. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Brooklyn leading by 10. Outside Irving. Prince setting a pick for Irving. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Just got a little careless on that pass. They should be able to connect on those.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Chandler's checked in. The Warriors have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Passes it to Poole. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Pass to Wiggins. Clock is at 3. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. He's got 16.
You know, the only tough part of that basket for him was getting into such good position. The rest of it seemed easy.
They set the pick. Irving dishes to Chandler. Back to Irving. The feed now to Harris. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Harris has got 5 points now in the quarter.
You got to make a defensive adjustment here because he's just destroying them from three-point range.
Well, even when they've closed out on him, Steve, he's knocking them down.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. They trail by 11. The pass to Wiggins. Number 7, guarded by Harris. A 3-ball. The shot's good from Wiggins. He's got 19.
And that's one of his strengths, knocking down those long-range jumpers.
Here's Irving. Harris outside. Makes the lead pass. Lever. That's blocked. Kicks it to Curry. He passes to Poole. Number 7. And another 3 for Golden State.
Boy, the shots finally dropping for them in bunches, and I'll tell you what, the complexion of this game has totally changed.
You know, that kind of offensive eruption was the only thing that was going to get them back into this one.
Now, here is Irving. Lever, defended by Wiggins. Irving drives in. Changes up, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. The Nets making a switch here. And so it's Golden State with it. It's a 5-point game. Jacks up a 3, and that one's good. 8 points for him.
All these open threes they're giving up have really been the driving force of this run.
I agree, guys, and the points add up in a hurry when you start giving up easy looks from long range.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
You know, he understandably doesn't like what's going on out there, and that's why he wants to talk things over during this timeout.
I think this is a good time to call a timeout. They just need to hit pause for a second and then reset as well.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Prince is checked in. Gets it to go. Prince has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And I'll say this about him, Kevin. I mean, it looks like he's made of rubber sometimes because defenders just bounce off him when he's driving the lane. What a finisher.
And he's very much a student of the game in terms of getting to know the tendencies of whichever player he's guarding on any given night and then gearing his defensive game plan to do what he needs to do to stop him.
Just 4 to shoot. Allen fires. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
Irving kicks to Prince. This one for 3. Allen with the rebound. On offense, here are the Warriors. They're on a 15-5 run here. Allen, a screen on Irving. Passes to Wiggins. For 3. A rebound by the Nets. Lever's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Irving attacking. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
One thing people kind of forget about with Irving is that in addition to all the skills he has at the point guard spot, he's a pretty physical point guard. He's well put together and can muscle it up with about any defender he faces.
And the first one drops. And for Irving, with his size and good athleticism, the potential is there to be a very good defensive player as well.
I think that's an area where he himself, Kevin, has acknowledged that he has some work to do. He's been focused so much on his offensive game, but now is the time to take that next step and become a real solid two-way player.
Both free throws good for Irving.
Steady work at the free throw line. Just what we're used to seeing out of him.
Warriors trail by 6. Poole guarded by Harris. Number 7 guarded by Harris. Number 7. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Brooklyn leading by 6. And it's Harris off the drive. Prince outside. Kupchis, 3-pointer. Good. He's got 8.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
Number 7. And stolen by Prince. And here we go. Harris with it. Now defended by Poole. 3-pointer. Rebounded by Poole. Warriors trail by 9. Tries to snap the cold streak. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. The Warriors have had 7 opportunities at the free throw line and made good on 5 of them.
Well, how about last season? They shot 80% as a team from the free throw line. That's an impressive number.
Yeah, they had the kind of success from the line that would make any coach breathe a sigh of relief, guys.
That free throw good from Poole. And the Nets making a change here. Both free throws good from Poole.
100% free throw shooting this half, guys.
Efficiency is so crucial when you're trying to overcome a deficit, Steve.
Now, here is Irving. He has 6. Harris outside. Prince. The 3. No luck.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
From 10 feet out, pass to Poole. And he's good on the 3-ball. 5 points in the game.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
Pass to Prince. Lets it go from deep. Another miss by Prince.
He's frigid from 3. I don't know what's worse, that he can't hit anything from out there or that he keeps on trying to.
And that one's good. And now just a 2-point Nets lead. Here's Irving. 46 seconds left to play in the third. Kupchis fires from deep. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Clock management. This is where, Steve, they can get a 2-for-1.
Yeah, I think it makes sense. As long as the first one's a good one, and now you play D, you get the ball back, one more shot.
Golden State moving it around. And there's the rejection. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Kupchis back to Irving. Now the dish to Prince. He kicks to Irving. Latre. The shot is off. He feeds it to Curry. From past the arc. And that one's good. Curry's got 9 points here in the second half. Here's Irving. The shot is off. And we just finished the third quarter, and we got a tight ball game here. It's the Nets up by 2. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Oracle Arena in Oakland, California. All right, we welcome you back to what's been a hard-fought battle. Fourth quarter should be good. And here are the Warriors now, trailing by 2. And the pass to Wiggins. This is to Lee. Christ, defended by Allen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Wiggins. Another 3 for Golden State.
And we've seen a few mix-ups defensively out there on the perimeter.
More than a few. I mean, the open looks they've allowed from long range have turned into a lot of points.
Now, here is Irving. Ball deflected. Number 95. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. The first free throw is good.
Boy, still waiting for their first miss from the foul line this half.
100% since halftime, is that right? I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon if that keeps up.
That one misses.
There's one miss there could be important. There's a big difference, a huge difference between a 2-point lead and a 3-point lead.
And the Nets with possession here. A 2-point game. Chandler's shot, good. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Passes it to Wiggins. He dishes it to Curry. Number 95. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got assist number 5 here tonight. Net shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. They set the pick. The kick out to Irving. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
He is pouring it on in the second half, guys. I mean, a much better showing than he had before the break.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Backing down his lead. Curry back to Lee. He passes to Wiggins. And the defense didn't have position. They whistle a blocking foul, and he'll go to the line. And he can't get the first one. And Brooklyn making a change here. Prince is checked in. So neither attempt will fall that time for him.
This game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding is one thing that they've been able to dominate.
Yeah, they've chased down that pumpkin often.
Now, here is Irving. Right side Irving. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Irving's got 5 points now this quarter. Warriors trail by 4. Pass to Wiggins. Back to Curry. There's the pass to Wiggins. Number 7. That's good on the jump shot. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Harris gets the screen from Prince. Harris passes to Irving. No good on the triple. The Warriors have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the 4th quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Christ, guarded by Prince. Outside Curry. Golden State moving the ball around. The rebound by Prince. Brooklyn's gone 2 of 3 in the 4th quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Here's Irving. Prince. Back to Irving. Feeds it to Harris. And Allen backs in. Hits the jump hook. And the Nets lead by 4.
Well, they were sleeping on defense. The defense really didn't do its job. I mean, a little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint. That's costly.
Well, and at this stage of such a tight game, I think this is when tired legs start to show. And the defense can become vulnerable in the low block.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Yeah, he got whacked. Shouldn't be much debate on that one.
Yeah, that was as straightforward as it gets, guys.
Come on, you can hit this.
That's good from Wiggins. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Brooklyn. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Nets leading by 3. Harris outside. Pass to Dinwiddie. 6 to shoot. And the layup is good. The Warriors shooting it really well. 54% from the floor. Outside Curry. Pass to Wiggins. Bender guarded by Jordan. 4 on the clock. A shot's good from Wiggins. He's got 25.
And no mistakes on the offensive execution there.
Nets have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the 4th. Strong work at that end of the floor. Dinwiddie guarded by Curry. Now the pass to Dinwiddie. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
Boy, the deeper we get into this game, the more offense we're seeing.
And that goes for both teams, Steve. Everybody firing on all cylinders right now.
Now here's Lee. The feed to Curry. Lets it go, and the Warriors tack on 2 more.
Something starting to click for this team, guys. You can feel it. The three-pointers are dropping. Their offense is flowing.
They've had a great second half from long range.
And Brooklyn has possession. They've led by as many as 14 points.
I think they're trying to go for the kill here. I mean, they're starting to take a lot more three-point shots than they had been before, looking to run away.
Yeah, and that's fine as long as you're making them, but make sure you don't start launching bad shots. That's a problem.
Prince dishes to Harris. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
There's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes in this defense.
It should be easy to correct, though, if you start making the right rotations defensively.
Now here's Curry. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
Solid job by them on the glass here tonight. +8 in rebounding.
Well, you have to rebound to win, and that's exactly what's happening right now.
The shot's good from Dinwiddie.
Well, that shot keeps him at 100% from the field this quarter.
Curry with it. To end the run. Another miss by Curry.
It's like he's just trying to showcase his range, but he could probably get a better shot in that possession.
Yeah, he sure could. It doesn't do you any good if you miss it from that deep.
Ran his man straight into that screen to open the lane up for the hoop.
Warriors trail by 13. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Another miss by Curry.
And you can feel the momentum swinging. They needed that shot badly.
Steve, I sense some frustration here. It seems like they're getting a little frustrated. It's understandable because they've given up this big run.
Golden State's gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Blocked. Passes to Dinwiddie. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. That free throw, good from Dinwiddie. Allen's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Both free throws good from Dinwiddie. Warriors trail by 15. Kicks to Curry. Trying to get back on track. That's good. Curry's got 19 points.
Tell you what, when he gets it going, this is exactly what can happen. They may have to double team it.
Brooklyn's gone to three-point range for 12 of their points in the final quarter on 4 of 5 shooting. Pass to Harris. Dinwiddie. Prince outside. The dish now to Allen. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots the 3. And that's Prince. That time on the assist by Allen. 12 points for Prince.
Those are starting to add up. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 of them have been three-pointers.
And it's not just great offense, Clark. The defense is really lacking. Not enough energy on their closeout.
Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
Boy, they've really won the battle of the boards in this one, Kevin.
Dinwiddie, defended by Wiggins, and it's blocked. So it looks like the Nets will retain possession here. The Nets making a switch here. Irving's checked in. He kicks it to Prince. 5 on the clock. Back to Irving. Launches a 3. The Warriors pull it in.
Well, he's just launching from the three-point line right now because I don't like his shot selection at all.
Back to Lee. He passes to Wiggins. Lee outside. Golden State moving it around. Wiggins.
Tell you what, they're going to have to do a better job of boxing this fella out than that.
No one between him and the hoop. You're right, Clark.
Yeah, put-back slams are not what you want to be giving up if you're the defense.
Curry against Irving. Prince outside. Prince right side. Back to Irving. Prince outside. And a miss there on the triple.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, a little frustrated now, shaking his head after that miss.
1:53 left in the fourth quarter. Nets leading by 11. And here's Irving. Kupchus, clock at 6. He feeds it to Allen. Backs him down. Buries it from about 10 feet away. Allen's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, that just adds to what's probably an already insurmountable lead. I think they'll be walking out of here with a pretty easy victory.
Steve, I think that's a given.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. They're behind by 13. 1:29 left in the fourth quarter. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Kevin, during that last break, I heard the Warriors coach as he addressed his team. He rallied the troops, saying nobody said it was going to be easy. They're not laying down. They're not going away. If we want this game, we have to take it from them. Kevin, plenty of fire in that speech.
Now here's Curry. Back to Lee. All alone. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got his 7th assist here tonight.
You know, he's got a quick trigger from that range when he senses that the defense has backed off.
Brooklyn leading by 11. Now Irving. Back to Harris. Leads him in there. Allen, that's good. And the Nets lead by 13.
They didn't take their time wrapping this game up. They pretty much did it in a hurry.
Yeah, they had a nice spurt to polish this one off.
And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. And you're right, their ability to get the rebound, a big help here.
Always a big help, and because of that effort, they're going to win going away.
Come on, you can hit this.
And the first one at the line is good.
He's made an effort to get into the defense a lot more by aggressively attacking the basket, and he's not shying away from the contact, which is giving him some free throw opportunities.
Both free throws good from Wiggins. .50 seconds left in the fourth. Now here is Irving. Right side Irving. Harris outside. Prince. Basket is good. The assist from Harris.
Well, the fans already heading for the exits, clearly not pleased with the way their home team played here today.
And they shouldn't be pleased. I mean, it's a very well-deserved win, Steve. They came into this building and weren't intimidated at all. They were the aggressors.
He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip-in.
But that's the way you've got to go. If if you have good position, you got to get after it and go for that second chance opportunity.
Here's Irving. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. They put on a show tonight, thoroughly controlling each end of the floor.
Hey, what more can you ask?
That about does it for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our great crew. This is Kevin Harlan saying so long and thanks for watching. Now, here is our Jordan Player of the Game.